BowTie Sports, yeah, BowTie. We gon' catch it all from the court side. Got the lights, camera, action for the whole night. You name it and we got it at the BowTie. BowTie Sports, yeah, BowTie. We gon' catch it all from the court side. Got the lights, camera, action for the whole night. You name it and we got it at the BowTie. All of the sports, you can catch it at the BowTie. Commentary special with the bird's eye. You can watch it for your favorite like a franchise. Come and get your info from the BowTie. Talk about the plays, it's a rewind. You know that we got it at the BowTie. Running through the specs, Nike Reebok. Touchdowns, three-pointer, whichever you like. All you gotta do is watch, listen to the game plan. Pinning all the stats for the whole squad. Special teams or the starters or even the main man. Yeah, we do interviews at the BowTie. BowTie Sports, yeah, BowTie. We gon' catch it all from the court side. Got the lights, camera, action for the whole night. You name it and we got it at the BowTie. BowTie Sports, yeah, BowTie. We gon' catch it all from the court side. Got the lights, camera, action for the whole night. You name it and we got it at the BowTie.
Welcome back, kings and queens. We have another BowTie Sports podcast. We have a special guest on the show today. We have Janet. We're going to have her on here. She's going to be talking about what she got going on in the up-and-coming years and her future, what she got going on. And we all, we missing the lovely D. She's not on here today. She's spending time with the family. And also we have Dre, Coach Dre.
That right.
The lovely Dre. A lot of Chiefs fans know him as a Chiefs hater.
Hey, man, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory, man. Yeah, it comes with it. Oh, don't act so shocked. Don't act so shocked, man. I don't even get
listen. I didn't know that.
No, listen, though. I give unconditional love for the Chiefs. It's unconditional love for them.
It's all about some unconditional love.
Unconditional
love. So, we got our special guest over here. We want to go ahead and give your roses while you're on here. Give her a little round.
Absolutely, man.
I'm ready to receive them. I'm ready to receive them.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming by the boatload. That's right.
A little bit of, go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Jeanette Yona. I am a content creator, comedian, mom, bad B. Don't play.
That's right. That's right.
No. I am just a content creator. Honestly, I follower of Christ.
Yes.
What am I gonna say about myself, y'all? Come on. What am I? I am a aspiring actress.
Talk it. Talk it.
A girl got a dream, don't she?
Yes, she does.
So, that's a little bit about me. You know, I TikToker. And y'all know my TikTok got banned, y'all. So I have a new page. So I need everybody to go follow that page. We're gonna run that page right back on up.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, you're gonna have your haters out there. Go try to
have your haters.
Yeah, report everything.
They did.
For no reason. TikTok
be like 300K, so they banned me, but I'm at like 18K now. I just started that new page, so we slow grinding.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
come on, man. Slow cooking.
It's gonna get back to where back to where it need to be.
Yes, it is.
So what I like to say is, man, like seeing your stuff, seeing the videos of you. When I seen when you first started, I was like, who is this? I like, she's funny as heck, I was like, then I started seeing you doing stuff with your brother. Then I seen you start doing stuff with your mother. I can't wait to see what you have next in store. What's next in your future? What you have next is coming out of coming from Kansas City. A lot of young girls that probably look up to you and that do look up to you. Because I know my wife watch most of your stuff.
Thank you. Shout out to Wifey.
Shout
And
out to
my
wife.
sisters watch your stuff too. So like, I know a lot of people are happy to see you. You know what I mean, grinding and out there to seeing that. Hey, if this is something I want done, I'm gonna make sure I get it done. I'm gonna make sure that I push myself. I push myself, even though your plans get a wrench thrown into them.
Man,
You still got to grind.
you
You
ain't
still
lying
got to
about that.
grind. You still
Yeah,
got to
You
grind.
man.
do, you do, and hopefully I'm on these people big screens one day. You know, that's the main goal, the end goal. I want to try to be on somebody movie. I want to be looking like the superstar that I am. You know,
Mm,
on somebody movie screen or
that's
something
right.
like that. That's what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah.
I feel like seeing your brother. First of all, I know funny when I see funny. First of all, and I'm like, yo, she came out off the rip funny. I said, man, because your personality blossom. For me, it's like this. I tell people like this, man. Some people try hard to be funny, and some people just
Mhm.
born with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it was funny one day. Dude was like, Dre, you're so funny. I was like, yeah, Dre, tell a joke. I said, listen, I don't tell jokes.
It don't
I
work
don't
like
tell.
that, and it just
It's
don't work like that.
right
Yeah,
because
you're
it's like
right.
I can't tell you no joke. Like that's not my character. I'm sarcasm. So my sarcasm is me. So when I
Yeah.
speak like that, they be like, oh, that's funny because it was weird. It was like, Dre, tell a joke. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't know what. Well, I
Right.
can't tell a joke because the joke ain't gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is this, man. Like when I was in school, man, it was cats out here. It was street cats. We wanted to be
Yeah.
funny. So guys like us going and show, going like from the crowd, making people laugh. They want the attention too, right?
Right.
So what
Mhm.
happens is when they're not funny, they try to come at us with a whack joke, and then what happened? I'm like, man, get this up out of here, man. Oh, what, bro? So they laughing at us. So he's feeling some type of way about this. He wouldn't throw down. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
So, oh
and
yeah,
got
oh
real
yeah.
personal.
Oh, it got real personal, but it's okay because the thing is this: you can't attack comedians like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're
Mm-hmm.
naturally funny, you can't do that. Because what happens is you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
You go with your feelings hurt. Sometimes, man, some people are just born with it, man. And again,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I see that in you, like hints, like BowTie, man. Like we'll go back and forth. They be like, "Yeah, funny." I'm like, it's natural.
It is.
Mhm.
Like I don't tell hints to write a script like, hey, hints, they're gonna say something funny. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it just off the rip. You know
It's
what I'm
off
saying?
the
Right.
Off the
dome,
top of the
man.
head.
It just gotta come naturally. Some people, you know what I'm saying. Some people are funny when they, you know what I'm saying. They can do it scripted, and I
Absolutely.
can't do it like that. Like if you
Come on,
if you
man,
tell
talk it.
me like I gotta do it a certain way, it ain't gonna be authentic. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't
Thank
gonna be
you.
right.
Thank
It ain't
you.
gonna be.
Yes.
It's gonna look like I'm trying too hard. I just gotta be regular. I just gotta be myself, and then you know what I'm saying. I'm not everybody's
Mhm.
cup of tea, but you know what I'm saying. I'm somebody tequila straight. You hear me?
Oh man, talking. You hear me? Somebody gonna like this pure water. Somebody gonna love some water today.
Yeah.
So what you bring from Kansas City? Uh, is it? Are you a Chiefs fan? Are you a
Come
Royals
on now,
fan?
don't
Or
even
what?
play like that. Don't play like that.
She a
But you
Denver
know
fan.
what? You know what? I learned that I never knew the term bandwagon fan. My man told me I was a bandwagon fan because I didn't really know nothing about the game. I'm just a bandwagon fan. I'm from Kansas City, so I'm just a diehard fan just because I'm from the town. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Uh,
So
that's
I could
right.
have no clue what's going on, but I'm a rock with them whether they winning, losing, whatever, just because
mhm.
it's my town. You know?
Right.
So
Mhm.
I'm like, yes, I'm a diehard fan, but I mean, just diehard fan because I'm from the town. You know, I'm gonna represent them to the end. I don't care.
Hey man, like you know what? And I respect that because a lot of cats, man, it's like just say you're a fan, a natural fan from the town. You from the
Yeah,
Mhm.
city.
yeah,
You want to rock with them, man. I get that. But see, me being who I am, right? Being who I am, I'm very particular and I'm straightforward with stuff, and I'm a critique. So
Mhm.
when people come to me asking questions about the Chiefs, yeah, I'm from here, but I'm also going to critique them. I'm going to make sure this is not what they is. And I remember I was dealing with somebody, and they was a super fan.
uh-huh,
Chiefs couldn't go wrong. They got the greatest defense ever. And I'm like, are you sure? Or are you just talking because you got offended about what I said?
uh-huh,
So I
Mhm.
think they got offended about what I said. But what happened was, and his can vouch for this, it was a Super Bowl. And I said they're going to get their butts kicked because their offensive line is horrible. They got their butts kicked. And all of a sudden, I got deleted. All of fifty
oh,
percent of my fans was on Facebook was gone. Yeah, I deleted Dre. He a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got so much scrutiny off of it. But at the same time, they came right back. They came right back.
yeah,
It's fine because the thing is this: I cannot lie. When you in this field, you got to be honest. It's the truth. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So that's why they call me a hater because I'm so critical when it comes to these Chiefs. That's any team. That's any team,
Right.
But it comes with the territory, though. That's what I was telling you before the show. They're gonna listen to me whether it's negative or positive.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear,
So do
oh,
you
they're
have a
not.
favorite team?
Oh, well, absolutely. I'm a Arizona Cardinals fan.
Boo.
First of all, see, but it's okay because listen, it's okay because I like Kansas City
What?
too, right? And I'm a big
Uh,
Arizona Cardinals fan, so I like both teams. Man, I love football in general,
mm,
but like I said, even with my team, they suck. They was horrible last year, and I know that.
mm,
And when people tell me about it, I'm like, "All right, I can't argue with it because it's facts, though." But all I'm saying is this, okay? When you a fan, you a super fan, you got to be able to critique and learn the history of
mm,
Kansas City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you from the town, you know I'm from the town. I respect it because I can't ask you no personal
mm.
question about Kansas City. You don't know nothing. You be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think, I get that. You know what I'm saying? So you're just a
Right.
naturally
Right.
fan. So I
Mm.
get that. That's cool.
So what do you see yourself in the future now? What you got planned for uh yourself and what everybody should be looking out for?
Honestly, I am in my prayer closet right now, y'all. I am asking God to put those footsteps for me. I have no idea what He has planned for me. I know
Hmm.
that I know that He will honor my heart's desires if it aligns with His will. So
Mm-hmm.
He knows that I want to do movies. He might have me doing. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But what I say is be look. I'm gonna be. It's gonna have to do something with people. It's gonna have to do something with being out there because that's my personality. I've always been like that. Even
Right.
in school, I was a class clown. I was always, you know what I'm saying. He knows I love to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying. So I
Hmm.
know that God will honor all that. You know what I'm saying. He gave me this personality. This personality. So I feel like I can't say is that exactly what He has planned for me because honestly, y'all, every single day I'm in that prayer closet. I'm praying. I'm asking Him, hey, what is it that you want me to do? Because I know what I want to do, but what is it that you want me to do? Because that's
There
the
it
only
is.
thing that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
hopefully he honors my heart's desires. He knows that I want to be on these people's screens. He knows I want to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? By just being myself, I don't want to try too hard. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to be in my zone, be
Yeah.
surrounded by love, and be surrounded around people that that get it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully one day what these people are seeing is just me on their movie screens. You know what I'm saying? They buying the tickets to come see me.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it happening because I seen
Yes.
you when you
Thank
first started. I seen you when you with your brother, and I seen you with your mother. Now I can't wait to see what God have in store for you, and
thank you.
what
Thank
He
you.
have planned for you at hey, I'm still gonna follow you. You know what I mean?
Most
Yes.
definitely, your personality is bright. Man, I gotta follow you, man.
Thank
You know,
you.
what I'm saying? That's
Thank you. Thank
natural.
you.
You do natural with it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But
Absolutely.
we also have this thing that we do with the guests on here. It's called name those teams. You know, I get the guests all
Baby.
I
name
got
those
faith in
teams.
you now. I got faith
We
in you now.
we're
At
gonna
least
see
Baby.
how
you can give us
we,
four. You can give us
we
four.
can see. You know, we
When you
put your
said
own.
my favorite team, the Arizona Cardinals, I'm like, baby, who is that?
So we gonna put your own comedian spin on it. What you want to do, name it, wherever you think they look like, whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Get
All
ready. So
right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
you got
Okay.
45 seconds. Let's
Oh,
rock
please
it.
don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
You're on the spot.
All right.
Yo.
So just name them.
Yep.
Name them.
All right. The Chiefs, uh, the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Packers, the Broncos, the Texas. I don't know. Texas something. I don't know. Hold on. The Eagles, the Patriots. Yeah, them little, I don't know. Is that a rain? I don't know what kind of. Oh, that must be the Cardinal he was talking about. Is that St. Louis? I don't know, man. Y'all don't know.
Come
Let me
on.
tell
Come
them.
on.
The Vikings. Uh, who's the LA? Falcons.
You did better than expected. You did better than
Did
expected.
I?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yes, you
good,
did.
good,
Yes,
good.
you did.
You did better than we expected. It was
Yeah,
funny
she
as
did, didn't she, though, bro? She did.
Okay, so who was that? Who was that a Cardinal at the top corner? Who
Yes, it
was that?
was.
yeah,
Yes, it
yeah, it
was.
was the Cardinals. It was the
It was a
Cardinals.
Cardinal.
You got that
What do
right.
St. Louis? Do St. Louis got a team?
No, they don't got no
No,
team
they
no
don't.
more.
No.
They don't got no
Oh,
team.
I was
No.
about to say the St. Louis Cardinals, y'all.
Dang. Dang. You talking about the baseball team? She
I
said
swear, but
St. Louis
what
Cardinals.
do they got? Don't they got a baseball team or something?
Yeah, baseball team.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
What is it
St. Louis,
called?
yeah, St.
St.
Louis
Louis
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, okay, maybe I wasn't too far off.
You wasn't you put a lot of sports in one perspective. You was like, I know it's something,
It's
with a Cardinals.
something.
It's a Cardinals bird. I know exactly what that's a Cardinal. That's a
Exactly.
bird.
Okay, so what's the LA team? I ain't never heard of them.
Yeah, LA Rams. The LA Rams. They moved.
Who?
There was a
LA
Rams.
Rams.
It was Rams, but they moved to LA.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why.
real
That's
late.
why.
I'm real late.
I
Next
can't.
time
I
I
can't.
have me on, I'm gonna be a pro at it. Don't worry.
But man, you got I want to say 60% right,
I'm
and that's
saying I
big.
did good. I was shocked by dang self. I said, hold up now.
You never know what you can do when you put your best foot forward.
So where can everybody find you at? You know what I mean? What platforms they can find
So
you at?
I'm on all platforms. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. So Facebook is gonna be first name, last name, which is Jeanette Yona. On Instagram, one thing about me I learned, like, you know what I'm saying, like how Kevin Hart represents himself, or Tiffany Haddish. I want people to know me by Jeanette Yona. I don't want to know nickname, no nothing. I want you to know me when you see me is Jeanette Yona. So
That's
on
real.
all platforms, that's what it is. It's my first and last name is Jeanette Yona. On YouTube, it's Laugh with Jeanette. So it's always gonna be my first name or anything. I just want people to know me by that.
By that, right? Because
Okay.
that's true. Because
Yeah.
everybody got these different. Look, my name is Peaches King
Absolutely
Kwame
not. That's not my
Sexy
name.
Cream
No,
7.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I greet people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care
That's
who it
real.
is. If I greet you, I'm gonna say my name is Jeanette Yona. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Off the flip. And I
Absolutely.
feel like everybody should say that, because you that's your name, that's your legacy. You gotta
Right.
represent. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Mhm.
With
right.
them, a lot of them places that you go to, businesses and stuff, like their company name is their last name, or it's their, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would never know.
Absolutely.
Like, it's always their Johnson and Johnson. You know that what their last name is, Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
I'm like, whatever I do, whatever I need them to know that, it's Jeanette Yona. Whatever I'm leaving behind is I'm representing me.
Okay.
Absolutely, because you
Yeah.
have to. Because if you think about it, man, like I just like what I was stating earlier. I said, man, you can't be having these weird names, and then
No.
somebody very important will look you up, and you got too many creams and peaches. You be like, hey, okay, which one are you? Where's your profile
Yeah.
picture at? You know what I'm saying?
For
Instead of be
real.
like, boom, 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 Janetta Yona. You know what I'm saying? I said it
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure I'm on
Jeanette.
point now. Okay,
It's
now
okay.
like I said, Janetta Yona. You're like,
Uh-huh.
okay, I know who she is. I ain't gotta go through all that because it makes sense.
No.
Because it makes sense. Like my Facebook page is Andre Tillman. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
my group pages is Coach Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my
Mhm.
group
Yeah.
pages, but my direct page is Andre Tillman. Just like
Yeah.
Mr. BowTie over here, his direct page is Hinge Todd. So you want to
Period.
separate the two.
Right.
Represent.
Yeah.
Absolutely, most
So
definitely.
we want to thank you for coming on. We love having
Thank
you
y'all
on
for
here.
having me.
Uh,
Yeah,
we can't
you're
have.
amazing.
I can't wait to see, and I know a lot of people can't wait to see what's next in store for you. Keep up the great work. Keep pushing,
Thank
and
you.
Please,
put them plugs in the ears to block out all the
Right.
noise, and just keep running straight. Keep
Thank you.
running
Thank you so
forward.
much for having me, y'all.
man, no
Okay.
problem, man. Come back
All
soon.
right. I will.
All right.
Love.
You have a great.
All right,
Have
much
a great
love.
You
one.
too.
All right, yep.
So what we got next? We got next on the topic. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah,
that.
come on with it.
We loved it, you know what I mean? Everybody loved it, you know what I mean? She's funny, you know what I mean? That was great to have her on.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't wait to see what's next in her future. So what we do have next is a little breaking news.
Breaking news, don't you say, sir?
We have
What
we
is
have break,
going on?
we have breaking news. You know, D is not here, so we
Yeah.
got to do the segment for her. So let's
News team, assemble!
what we
Breaking
have
news.
today is we have
We got
Aaron
Travis
Addis.
Rudolph,
We
right?
got Rudolph and so if you missed it, the wolf is
Oh,
free.
he came
He's
back
still on.
again.
He's still out on the loose.
Ah,
He's on the loose. He's running. No one don't know where he's at.
you can't keep a Chiefs fan down. I'll tell you that.
Nobody know where he's at. You know, everybody's still looking for him. But this is allegedly what happened.
Let's not mess with me today.
What the hell kind of clown are you?
To crying on the inside.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
This is a robbery.
Tell me quick.
Believe this?
Another kick.
This is a robbery.
It is. Tell me quick. Another kick in the head.
Crazy.
The guy is still on a run. He's still out here on a run. He's still getting low from the cops. He made bank bail. I mean, I made bank bail, but he took his ankle bracelet off and he got low. He's nowhere to be found. Now he has made the most wanted list here in Kansas City. The most wanted list. And he said he wanted to be in the front row of the stands when his Chiefs play. He don't matter the cost. He don't matter where he got to do to get the money to make the case to make sure he's on the front row. So it is crazy that this man is still on the loose. They cannot find this man. He's still out here. I don't know. I thought that was a 1,200.
Honestly, he might be. Hold on. He might be going to Detroit. He might be going to Detroit.
We might. We don't know. We don't know.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So again, guys, we have a little breaking news here with D, but she's not here. You know, everybody. Everybody missed her, but she's not here today. She's doing things with her fam. But
there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
The thing is, we have a little breaking news. He's still on a run. So if you've seen this guy, please don't be afraid to inform the police or whatever you want to do
about season tickets.
about get this season tickets, man. Hey, he said, "Hey, I'm taking it to the next level. I'm gonna need to do what I got to do to get my season tickets.
Make sure
I'm the first one there at the game supporting my main man, Patrick Mahomes." But
listen, real quick, man. If y'all see my guy at the game, don't do nothing. Wait till after the game, man. That man didn't
enjoy yourself.
Right. That man want to go enjoy the game, man. Let that man enjoy the game, man. Let him rock, man. You know, like as the co-host said, man, he from the town, man. Let that man rock, and then you proceed to take him in. Let the man see then you proceed to take the young man in. Hey, but listen, he got what he wanted. He wanted to watch the front row. He want to be front row seat at the game. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
In other news, we had Travis Rudolph in the news. Let's go ahead and watch that video and see what happened in that case.
911, what's your emergency? I just heard a ton of shots behind me. I just heard shots fired. It sounded like 10 gunshots. It's a guy out here saying that he's just been shot.
April 7th, 2021. 911 calls for help flood into dispatch around midnight.
Things escalated so quickly.
For the first time, Travis Rudolph talks about the night he says 4 men showed up at his front door.
I just heard a loud bang, as if like the police was at the door.
In exclusive video, we can now see everything playing out on security cameras.
This all happened within seconds, so my brother was the first one to get to the door, so I was worried about his safety as well.
Where Travis at?
According to court records, Rudolph and his then girlfriend, Dominique Jones, got into a fight earlier that night.
Open this door, bro, because this got me. Dominique, stop.
Who are you calling it, bro?
Afterwards, she texted her brother, Keyshawn Jones. Evidence shows they both made threats towards Rudolph.
As soon as I came outside, literally, Tyler, he sucker punched me to my left eye. It was Tyler and Sebastian. It was kind of trying to corner me in. And Tyler, he had pulled out his firearm. And during that time, Tyler pulled out his firearm. Sebastian was like, "You messed with the wrong girl. You're going to die tonight." And then that's when I went back inside and grabbed my firearm.
The fight spilling out into the street. The video shows Rudolph then running off his property with an AR-15.
I had to do what I had to do, you know what I'm saying, to protect me and my family. My brother was on the ground getting jumped by 2 of those guys, getting kicked. So that's the reason why I went down the street. While they're all in their car, I see 2 firearms pointing at me and my brother. And I couldn't believe it. And it's just a split decision where I just felt like it's either me or and my brother or these guys that's, you know what I'm saying, gonna get hurt.
Rudolph firing 39 rounds, the 4 men speeding off.
I know people at home are going to question, okay, he has an AR-15 and he fired 39 times. What's your explanation for that?
I can't even count how many times I shot, to be honest with you. I got fast reflexes. You know, I play football. And
man, my take on that, man. My take on that is this. You don't come threaten that man. That man did what any black man would do, young black man or older black man would do, man. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't put his hands on her, whatnot. She came and assaulted him. And then she brought her entourage with her. Man, we know what time it was. We know what time it was. She gonna say, gonna come shoot that up, man. Like, come on. We know what that mean, man. And then you sit there and you attack my brother. You attack my brother, right? There's 4 of y'all, man. That man did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm protect my family, man. I'm not gonna do it. So to be honest though, he did what he needed to do.
Yeah. So I'll put it like this. In this case here, if you're gonna be out here and you date these women, you date again, if you date these women, you date anybody, man, you know what I mean? Women versus, women dating men and men dating women. Vet these people, see who they are, actually know who they are before you start inviting these people over to your house, sleep over and everything else. That's why they got rooms for, hotels for, you know what I mean? Don't be inviting everybody know where you stay at.
Right.
And getting all, and unless y'all plan on getting married, I'm taking on to the next step. But and also in this case, you know what I mean, we gotta control our feelings if we upset with something. You know what I mean? We gotta know that we just gonna let it, you know what I mean, just not gonna let our feelings just take over the situation. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, because I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said. Remember, I always tell people have conversations first. Check the Carfax. Carfax meaning guys, and check the person's background history, man. Don't be afraid to ask questions, man, because we gonna date. You date to understand people. Not saying you're trying to go into the sheets. You gotta go and talk to these people, good man, hey, female or male. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, man, this stuff like this can escalate. Because he probably didn't know his woman was like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know that or whatnot. He probably didn't ask no questions. And then on top of that, too, she probably looked at him like he was a bag. Like, okay, he's a athlete, he's a star. I'm gonna rock with him because of the bag. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, we had to be particular about what we do and who we talk to. But again, he's protecting his family. He was protecting his family, man. Somebody 5 guys walk up in my house in my space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but it also, as I read more into the case, and they had all them camera systems and ring doorbells. You can see who's at your door before you open it.
Right.
And you got to call the police, man. That's what they there for. You don't gotta handle everything by yourself, man. Just call the police. Once you start hitting you, I will call the police and got it removed. You know what I mean? Anything, anything could have. Now it led to this. Someone lost their life. You know what I mean? Another brother on fighting for his life for not being going to jail. You know what I mean? And then we have the situation that's just all happening around the world. You know what I mean? Right. It happens around the world most of the time. So I'll put it like this.
Come on with
it. If you've got to vent to people that you date, if you don't, this is what you'll find yourself into. You'll find yourself into trials and stuff like this.
You absolutely correct. I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said too. Prior to calling the police, sometimes police can't get there fast enough. For real. Like if you on my door and you threaten me, you got 5 guys and they got firearms, man, they can shoot the house up and it hitting you and your siblings.
And again, you left out your house, sir. Yeah. You went down the street. You fired into the car. So that put yourself in jeopardy of going to jail. Now it's not stand your ground laws now, because now you done went right past off of your property, and now you went down the street. So I'll put it like this: if they came inside the house, or they was on the porch trying to break in or bust in or something like that, then you use your firearm, not leaving your house,
I mean,
going down the street. It's not called for.
right. But see, if you see your siblings or your brother or any of the neighbors getting jumped by a couple of guys, what is your first reaction to do?
Hey,
What's your first reaction to do? Come on now,
I
let's be real now.
don't.
Your first reaction.
Everybody's first reaction is like it ain't everybody else's first reaction. You got to think things through. You know what I mean? Like I said, the camera system was there. The camera system was there, but hey, he didn't try to use what he was there, what he had for his own protection. The cameras, the sky, the eye in the sky don't lie. So you already got the cameras there recording. Use that as your advantage. Don't let it use it as your advantage. Have them seeing you leave your house.
Right.
Now they can use your own camera system to put you in jail.
It can, but it can't. See, to me, on this note, because I'm not encouraging nobody to do what, because I'm not here to cause no judgment on the situation. But as a man, as protection of my family, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because the thing is this: these young cats out here don't care. You know, that man could lost his brother right there, and you would stay in the house. Like, you have to do what you gotta do, because anything could have happened, man. But again, what you said, right? The cameras on there and whatnot. They seen everything. They seen the footage. Absolutely. And I agree with you 100% with that one. And by the way, she did assault this young man. He told her. He came out and told her she assaulted him. So again, we gotta put more emphasis on the ladies too, not more the men, because the ladies do start stuff. And you've seen on the ringer. She started verbally assaulted this man, and also physically hit this man.
You know, so they said they in the text message that she tried to delete. You sent somebody over there to shoot up the S.
To shoot that stuff up. Yeah.
And she said, I wasn't talking about nobody else in the house. I wasn't talking about nobody in their house. I was just talking about just shoot up the house. Don't do nothing to him. Or it's people in the house. So what you think? Man. Bullets gonna just go around them?
Like that bullet gonna go around hit the TV. That bullet gonna go around hit your shoes. That bullet gonna go around hit your refrigerator. Man, come on, man.
But the thing is this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If again, it all goes back to vet who you date. You know what I mean? See who they really are. See who their brothers are. See who their family are. See what kind of relationship they got with their mother and father, grandmother, on down to great grandparents. Because that attitude and that spirit and all whatever could jump off into your relationship, and now you'll find yourself in this predicament. But that's what we had today. That's what we had today for the breaking news. In other news, we have Shannon Sharp leaving FS1 Undisputed. He's leaving Undisputed, and he's leaving behind my guy. Not my guy, but Skip Bayless. What's your take on that, Joy? What's your take on that?
My take on that one, because if people are familiar with watching these two debate, it gets intense. It gets intense, man. But from my sources, from Fox Sports, they said that it was a matter of Shannon was getting real big, and the disrespect that came from Skip. Skip was like, that was his show, his call. So everything Skip said, they made it happen. Skip's called the shots. So when Skip called the shots, and you have no power, but you're also rising outside of that, it's going to call for you like, no, what, I'm bigger than what the show is. Let me go ahead and proceed and do my own thing respectfully. Let me go ahead and proceed and do my own thing. So to me, that's what it escalated to. Shannon was getting big, and he wasn't taking no more of the disrespect from Skip. You know, so again, I agree with him doing. I agree 100% because Shannon Sharp is undisputed.
Yeah, people. And I feel like he got a lot of stuff that's going to be in store for him. Like even Stephen A. Smith said he'll love to have him on his show. He'll love him have him on ESPN. A lot of people want to pick him up. You know, I think it all boiled down to when he went at his career, when he was talking about Tom Brady, and he just went at Shannon hard, and also the Marlon Hamilton situation. That
Oh
tweet
yeah,
that he put out there that he didn't want to take down. It was crazy. But
it was.
in other news, this is how it's going to look when Shannon Sharp is gone.
Aaron Rodgers is historically, transcendentally, specially great. No, you know why? Because Aaron Rodgers is hot and Aaron Rodgers is cold. Are you kidding me? Not
Oh man, this dude's funny.
consistently, historically great, transcendentally great. He's above anybody who's playing this game on a human level right now. He's also the most overhyped quarterback in the history of
Man,
pro
who
football.
did this,
That is
man?
the most laughable statement you have ever made in the history.
Oh man.
Okay. So
that's funny.
it's Aaron bleeping Rodgers. He's Errant Rodgers, ERRANT Rodgers. Here's what you won't have an answer for. The play of the game and the play of the year and the play of this century. That was special. There was nothing special about this play. No.
Yes. Undisputed.
I'm done. Oh, they clowning with that one, boy. That was something to see. But again, to piggyback off what you just said, the disrespect starting to escalate. It's starting to get real. It's starting to get very disrespectful at the end, and people they was losing their chemistry because Skip was attacking Shannon. Skip was definitely attacking Shannon, Hamlin about his career, about Brady's better than his career, and Brady's a whole lot. Is a better athlete, and Shannon had to defend himself. But again, Skip called the shots. So when Skip calls the shots, that's what happens. So again, I respect what Shannon doing. He did it professionally. He didn't make no big scene about it. He said, "I'm gonna make my move, boom, a buyout, boom." Instead of just walking off the show and say, "I'm done with it." So I respect what Shannon did because Shannon's bigger than the show anyway. Skip needs Shannon. Shannon doesn't need Skip. So I respect.
I can't see what next what Shannon has, and also I'm going to be very, very, very interested in seeing who's going to take that spot of Shannon. They saying Shady. A lot of people saying Shady McCoy. A lot of people saying Brandon Marshall. A lot of people saying Nick Wright. I know Nick Wright.
I can see Nick Wright going on that show. I like Nick Wright.
No, Nick Wright, you got your own good thing going, man. Just stay over there in your lane.
That's true. That's true. Nick Wright got it going. You're right.
He got his own thing going, but Shady McCoy, if you get on there, I'm definitely not watching.
I'm not watching that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not watching his show. I'm not watching it. Because I'm gonna tell you real quick. I'm gonna tell you real quick. It's about facts and detail. We ain't talking about opinions. We never see these shows. See, when you based on opinions and your liking for a certain person or team, it becomes more about opinionated. It comes more like off your feelings and emotions. So Shannon spoke on facts. Yeah, he was a LeBron James fan, but he spoke on facts. It was all facts. Not, excuse me, I don't like him because he wore the wrong shoes, or I don't like the way he lay up the ball, or I don't like the way he throw the ball. Like, I don't like him. Plus his coach don't like me, and I hate his coach. Like, that's not what the show's about. Shannon would be respected because Shannon spoke nothing but facts. And Skip played off of what? Emotion. Skip played off emotion. Like, if you people will honestly watch the show, every time the Cowboys lose, Skip gets so disrespectful to where he wouldn't allow Shannon Sharp to talk.
At all.
Right? So that's why Shannon was tired. He was like, "Man, go ahead and do it." I seen plenty of times where Shannon was like, "Go ahead and go, Skip. I'm good. Go, talk."
Yeah.
And
the chemistry ain't there. They always split, but it was a good show I say they did make a good team. It was a good show. It was a good show. Them two, but other than that, you know what I mean. So I put it like this: when it's time to make that move, make the move.
Make the move.
If you're uncomfortable, just do what you got to do. But
100%.
in other uncomfortable situations, we have the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about this?
Man, I'm going to say this. If you look at the Denver Nuggets right now and the Heat, I like both guys. I love both teams. But let's go ahead and call it what it is. Denver Nuggets are the team to beat. They always been the team to beat. Denver Nuggets always been right there. They're just a piece away, right? They're not arrogant. They focus. They play hard. They play together as a team, and they know who their captain is. And when you play unselfish ball, it goes a long way. Okay,
Right.
unselfish basketball. Like remember how it was Steve Nash, or not? I'm not gonna say Steve Nash. Nope. The San Antonio Spurs was the most unselfish team in the league, and when they had that trio, Parker, Duncan, Ginobili, Bowen, they was unselfish. They knew their positions. They played together as a team. They wasn't arrogant. That team was not arrogant. See, when you go against a team like that, you gotta be in your P's and Q's, and everybody it gotta be hands on deck beating them, and that's how I look at Denver. You have to be all hands on deck playing Denver. One person is not gonna beat Denver. It's not. So we got Jimmy Butler on the other side over here. He's the heart and soul of the team, but who else gonna step up? Bam, huh? What the point guard is, and they're so inconsistent. See, one thing about Denver too, real quick. Denver's is have always been consistent. That's why Denver is so great because they're not great. They're a good team. Greatness to win a championship, but they're a well coached team. They're a good team. So if you look at it, it's showing.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry,
So who you got before we close off this segment? Who do you got taking it off?
Denver. It's not even close.
Yeah, because the Heat struggle against the Celtics. So
yeah. And did Denver struggle? I don't think Denver struggled no time on the West Coast.
No, they didn't.
They swept the Warriors real quick. They swept the Warriors and they swept LA. They swept both of them, man, and they're here.
Yeah,
that's big.
So let's get into the next segment. We have Not So Serious with the Joker, and we have on that list Orlando Brown, guys. Let's get into it, guys.
Hi. I say we break into the place, trash the office, and make off with the records and say it was industrial espionage.
I thought my jokes were bad.
I say we break
We are back, guys. We are back again. We are back. We have Orlando Brown Jr. in Mr. Headlines once again. Oh, because like guys over here, the Bengals, they saying they have this upper leg on the Chiefs. They have the upper leg on the Chiefs. They have this, they have that. He's the savior of their team. But in the eyes of everyone else, we all know the truth over here in the kingdom. We know the truth in the kingdom. We know what Orlando Brown Jr. brought to the Chiefs. What was his favorite line, Kingdom? What was his favorite line during? What did he say?
He's going to protect his captain. He's going to protect Captain America. He said, ain't nobody going to get to Mahomes.
He said, I'm going to make sure no one in this world touches Patrick Mahomes. That's what he said.
Yeah, he did.
That's what the man said. He said he's going to make sure no one in the world touches Patrick Mahomes. He's going to make sure that he is the guy, the savior, and he's going to make sure that no one ever touches Patrick. But we're for sure, we all know that it happened. Roll it. So, pause it there. This is in practice. The man is getting beat in practice. But oh my God. That man was reaching for milk and cookies. It's not about to be safe here. It's not about to be safe here. This man has let go of the main track. It's like you're walking down the street and you see somebody's walking with a pit bull and they go that leash. You're like, oh God, no, my road.
Need some cookies.
Oh no. What do we have here again? He let that man get around him, ring the on the roads. You remember that you went to the park back of the day? He was on the thing that spills your road. He spun that man around and he disappeared off the outline. How do you disappear off the screen? Patrick Mahomes, we got somebody better for you. The roads. There. And you see, he's there to hand out the hand. You know the Toy Story one, the when it first came out, and the soldier fell on the ground, and he was like, "Go ahead without me, go ahead without me," and the other soldier came back to pick him up. That's Orlando Brown. So that's Orlando Brown, man. So what you got? What you got to think about this, Joy?
Man,
What you
real
got?
quick, man. I'm a Bengals fan too, man. My boy. Shout out to boy. Trying to encourage Orlando Brown, but it is what it is going to take, man. Brown got beat. Brown was getting beat all season. Mahomes is running from the sack, man. Come on, Brown is not what he is. He's a decent left tackle, but he's not the best. He's not elite or the best left tackle, man. So shout out to the Bengals though, man. All day, Joe Burrow, all day, real quick. Joe Burrow,
Get off my screen, sir. Get off my screen. Come on, I talk about the Joe Burrow this, Joe Burrow that. You know, he's like they's just the greatest team out there, like they just those guys. But they not. But they not. You know what I mean? But again, just like my God get out there, man. He's gonna be out there and he's gonna be seeing the Joe Burrow getting out there, getting trashed, and they both gonna be looking at each other like,
You're just like me. Trash.
trash. Hey, both little bit starters. It's all like that, Zach, but we want to go ahead and go ahead and leave the show and see who makes the list next time. Podcast Sierra Ranger.
You know what I noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
What you got to say about that, sir? What you got to say about that?
First of all, tell Joke to get off the screen. Tell Joke to get off the screen. All right. Joke, yeah,
I'm not going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, sir. I ain't going
off the screen, you Bengals hater.
The Bengals got to go, sir.
Okay, well, you wanna be on here on the show, Joke? Well, by all means, stay on the show. Then, Joke. I got
so what we have next, Joke. What the Joke have next for you guys? We have sticking to the schemes with Drake. Drake.
A real segment. A real segment, guys. Are y'all excited? Yo, what up? Y'all ready? Let's get down to it. Let's go, Detroit. I feel like something great about to happen. Don't you feel that, Joke? Don't you feel that? Oh, the joke left. Oh, the joke left.
Hey,
So
hey,
I'm
he
gonna
left. He said he had to go
I
catch
bet
Batman and go,
Batman. No, Batman was coming. That's what it was. Batman was coming.
So
Real
what y'all
quick.
expecting today?
Oh well, man. I'm going to shout out to football coming back week 1. Ain't y'all excited, man? Football's coming back. It's coming back. Um, for one, week 1 matchup with Detroit and Kansas City, man. I'm gonna dive right into that real quick, man. It's a tell of a tape. The greatest ever, one of the greatest ever to do it in this generation, Mahomes, and the up and coming team that and they're looking for their respect. Which to me, they should have went to the playoffs last year, but is what it is. And they beat Green Bay to get the opportunity to. So, you know. But I'm gonna say this: this is the big game for both. Andy Reid's he's undefeated in week 1. So we all know that, right? Jared Goff has beaten Mahomes before. He's 1-0 against Mahomes. And I feel like a lot of people didn't give him Goff his credit, man. You know how that goes when you're underdog and people looking at you like, you're a wash, right? So if you look at Goff real quick, Goff went to the Super Bowl, right? One NFC championship, went to the Super Bowl, right? And that same year, they beat Kansas City that same year. One of the highest rated games of the NFL in the NFL. And Goff came out on top. And remember, Goff didn't have the weapons that Patrick Mahomes and them had. He didn't have the weapons, but they had a great young coach in McVay that put it together. Just like on the other side of the ball with Andy Reid, one of the greatest offensive head coaches in the league. Right? They duked it out. Right? McVay came on top. But if we go back right now in week 1, what I'm looking at right now is, can the Chiefs' new left tackle Taylor, can he do work? Can he control Hutchinson? Aiden Hutchinson, can he keep him at bay? Can he keep him at bay? Because it comes down to the trenches, guys. And Detroit has a strong defensive line. And the Chiefs' interior line is great. But the outside, that's what the problem always been with Kansas City. Is the outside. Is his blind spots. That's the only issue I have with Kansas City. But can they protect Mahomes' blind sides? We don't know that yet. We don't know. You can't come to the game. BowTie, you can chime in. If you can't stay in the pocket and you worry about your blind spots. Because right now what's gonna happen is you're gonna worry about taking off and running, because in your mind, in your subconscious mind, you're gonna take off and run because over the years your blind spots haven't really been protected. Right?
Right.
So you come to a team where have a good defensive line that's known for getting active, that's known for pushing the pocket. It does something to your psyche now. But if they can protect Mahomes, if Taylor can come out there and protect Mahomes and control Hutchinson, I feel like Kansas City will have an advantage if that's possible. If that's possible. But on the other side of the ball too, with Detroit, Penny Sewell, 3 years in the game it's become one of the best guards, one of the best guards in this league. One of the best guards in this league, because he handled Aaron Donald. He handled Aaron Donald, right? So now you're going against Chris Jones. Now you're going to Chris Jones now. Now the real question is, can Sewell handle Chris Jones? Can he keep Chris Jones at bay?
We all know that ain't gonna happen, sir.
Come on now, no, wait. Now Chris Jones is good. Okay. Let me not do that. He's great. Chris Jones is great. He is. He's great. But it's a time for Sewell to get his respect. If you can hold on Chris Jones, keep him from getting after the Jared Goff, hey, you're going in the right direction, right?
Right.
So if you look at it right now, the wide receiving corps from Detroit, St. Brown, but I think number 2 in the league last year. Number two best receiver. He was the second best receiver in the league. Nobody talking about him. Nobody ain't talking about St. Brown, right? You look at what he can do, right? Look what he can do. Route running, man. He played the slot too. Route running ability, man. He can get open. He can get separation. He's clutch. He's big time in third downs, big time, right? And you got your boy. You've been calling in the draft. Your boy Gibbs. He's doing great things over what I'm hearing. He's doing great things out there, man. He's a mismatch problem. They said that man's bouncing around. You hear me? That man's getting busy. And I'm like, that offense is growing now. The offense line with
Right.
Gibbs, with St. Brown, with the
That's why
speed they got.
I wanted him on the Chiefs, but
You
you know what I
did.
mean. We got Rice, man. Then we
You did.
got you know what I mean. So Taylor, we playing on the right side, sir.
Right.
I know you said earlier that you playing on the left side, and Smith we playing on the. We got a new left tackle. That's Smith came from Tampa Bay,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll put it like this:
Mm-hmm.
this Detroit Lions time to show who they really are.
Right.
They tired of riding in the back seat. It's their time to call shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Get in that front seat, be next there, right next to the leading champs. Let me the defending champs, the Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs. Also put your stamp on the NFC. You know what I mean? Put your stamp on the NFC. Like they don't just have the Eagles, they also have us. You know what I mean? So you got to put your stamp out there. But again, do I see them beating the Chiefs? No. Did I see them come up here upsetting the Chiefs? No. Do I see them coming in Kansas City and on a Sunday on a Thursday night on kickoff when the banner is getting raised and rings getting shown and the sold out crowd at Arrowhead Stadium? I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? I don't see that happening at all.
I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said. Yeah, you're right about Taylor switching it because, like, Kansas City, what Kansas City is doing right now, and that was a Kansas City's issue because they always want to take tackles and be able to maneuver and then move them around like chess pieces and whatnot. So I get that too, and of course you do got Smith from Tampa Bay. He's solid, but remember he was known for red flags. He was known for getting a lot of penalties on him. You know what I'm saying? He was known for having like red flags and like penalties called on him. Right. So that's a red flag by itself with him. Then on the other side, we still do not know what Taylor can do. We do not know what Taylor can do. Smith, can he be sound? Can Smith be sound for Kansas City? Right. I'm not like the middle of the line for Kansas City is stout. I ain't worrying about that. But we seen what happened. With that being said, is you got to protect the blind spots of Patrick Mahomes because every time that happens, he gets hurt. He's popping his knees back in place. He's on the ground. He's fighting. He's fighting to get back in the game. We don't want Patrick Mahomes to do
that. Don't try to take your sleepy shot.
No, I'm not throwing shots, man. Again, I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts now, But the thing is this: it's going to come down to an underdog because Detroit's an underdog. Nobody's really giving Detroit the proper respect. Nobody is. But for me, looking on the tape, that's why I'm so enthused about Detroit. Because I know what Detroit can bring to the table. I know what Kansas City brings to the table. But it all starts where? Coaching and in the trenches.
Yeah.
It starts in the trenches. If they can protect each other, hey, it's going to be a heck of a game, a high-scoring game, right? If both defensive lines get busy, it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you got in store for us next week?
Oh, well, next week, what I want to say, training camps, mini training camps coming in next week. I'm going to be like on the Coach Dre show, guys. I'm going to be talking about a whole lot upcoming teams. I'm going to be discussing a lot of upcoming teams going on, especially the rookies that's coming on board right now because I'm so excited about the rookies coming into the game, how well they're going to mesh and can they complement their team. So I'm going to be discussing a lot about the rookies too. So most definitely, man. And next week is training camp, mini training camp, man. It's like I said, guys, because honestly, man, people gotta understand this. Just because you get a hot pick doesn't mean he's gonna fit. You know what I'm saying? Because go ahead, sir.
So yeah, that's right. You know what I mean. So we're gonna be on the lookout for what Dre got going on. So that's Coach Dre.
Go Detroit. Go Lions.
Yeah, whatever, guy. That was Coach Dre. So before we leave off, you know, I mean, we want to thank our special guest Janet for coming on here. We want to send a shout out to D. Enjoy what you got going on with the children.
Enjoy your family, D.
And also, we want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank everybody for staying tuned in. Thank everybody for supporting us.
Absolutely,
always showing us love, sharing the show. Continue to keep us out there and sharing the love, man, and always commenting everything you're doing. Like so, it's all for you guys, man. It's all for you guys, man.
You must
So
dominate, guys. Real quick. I know we all know this is the Chiefs Pro podcast, but I'm always the one right in between the cracks, man. Let's go Detroit. But anyway, but what he was saying is this, guys. Show love, man. Just show love. We're not we're not asking for much to show love, especially with yonder, like yonder. Don't know. Hey, they don't. I say with the utmost respect, man. Lord, man, the lady's incredible. She's funny, man. She's heck of funny. I like her personality, man. But she's from the town too. Like just support, man. That's all we ask for is, just support us, man. Anybody from the city, man, support the content, man. That's all we ask for. We're not asking for money. You know what I'm saying? Just support the content, guys. If not, we still gonna produce our content anyway, so it really doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
So with that said, man, we want to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back next Saturday at 1 p.m. Guys, have a joyful and blessed weekend. All right.
That's right.
We out.